Welcome to one of the most beautiful settings in college football. Husky Stadium sits on the banks of Lake Washington, nestled between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains. Fans have arrived by land and sea. It doesn't get much better than this. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Stanford will kick it off to get us underway. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the grab. It's Washington. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. He's brought down out at the 46.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and pitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Give it to the back again. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the...
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. To the air, it's Etienne. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. They bring the punter onto the field now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. That's reeled in. It's Washington. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this 1st down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
And the runner takes off to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to scramble to his left. Oh, the pass is picked off.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense going on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Stanford. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Runs through the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
It was a 1st and 10 play. makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Etienne. He's running out of time here. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. How about the big nose tackle? Known as a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, like you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows he's got enough twitch to get to the quarterback, and he gets a sack.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, I think the defense's eyes are completely in the backfield looking at this quarterback because of the speed that he has. They respect him. But what hurt them is they lost contain, and they're vulnerable on the edges against that jet sweep because of the focus on the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here.
On the ready.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The shotgun handoff here. Fighting him off. Shows off the stiff arm on the way to a solid game.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
42
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They're going to throw for it on third and short. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. First play of the second half is a handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
14, Washington, 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. The Huskies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
Run down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
At the 1-yard line. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the set.
2nd down and goal.
Hey, Cam. Go.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. This Stanford offense back out there in the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Etienne. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Stanford. Just ran away from the defense.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
21, Washington, 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Washington offense retakes the field here. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's found some room at the 45. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First down and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Press coverage now from the secondary. first play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Touchdown, Cardinal. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
14.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Well, he extended the play, but doesn't find the receiver open and goes down.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Second and long from the 14. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grab behind the line, it's Washington. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Huskies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And here's the handoff. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally bring him down at the 5. The offense really threatening now.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
As a design quarterback keeper. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Touchdown, Stanford. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down here for this offense.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some...
He's looking deep here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Nice grab. It's Harris. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
BAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. 21. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff, edge to the right. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Cardinal. Made the defense look slow that time.
Number 88.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense recovers the fumble.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They